Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with another tarot deck review, and this time we have the Zodiac Tarot. Really solid box here, really nice. We'll look at that in a second. Little story behind this, why I ended up buying this. I was on holiday for a few days in Glastonbury, the town, with a very good friend of mine, and she bought this deck in one of the shops, and of course as you do, you get straight back and oh, let's open it and have a look, and I just fell in love with it. Not strangely enough, because it's to do with the zodiac or astrology, but because inside some of the cards have pictures of the constellations. And I used to be really into astronomy right up to my sort of early 30s. I could tell you every single constellation, the distance between planets, you know, what order they're in, blah, blah, blah. I had a fantastic telescope and all this sort of stuff. And I've let that slip over the last few decades and I don't really remember anything about it. So it fired up my interest. And sometimes spiritual tools do that. It doesn't have to be tarot cards. It could be anything. You think, oh my God, I used to really enjoy that. I'm going to do it again. So that's the reasoning behind this deck. In saying that, it is genuinely a lovely deck. So I've taken the plastic off. Now, I have not, should I say cellophane, I have not taken anything out of this box yet. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at this particular, you know, box of them. Now, so hopefully they're all in there and it's okay. What's great, as I was going to say, it's a really good box, but on the back, hurrah, they've actually got some pictures of some minors as well. So we've got two lots of pentacles there and a major as well. So you can see quite clearly what the symbolism is like throughout the deck. And I really like that. So it's a tick, very good for me there. So here we go. How do you get this out right? So it's, oh, you can, yeah, this is a good box. There we go. Oh, book's on the top. Let's pop the box down there. So there we go, there's a little book. Let's have a look, is it in different languages? It's completely in English, there's no other languages in there, so that's literally the thickness of that book is to do with English, it's the whole thing. If we flick through, right, okay, so there's colour pictures throughout, which is really nice. I'm not going to open the book too much, obviously, but so it looks like the majors have a full page of a picture, yeah, and the minors a smaller picture but still in full color. So let's just have a quick look. That's all the way through. It does link itself obviously to astrology, which is very interesting. Good, yeah, good descriptions on there. That's great. Let's have a look what it says at the beginning. Right, okay, I'll read literally just a small part of the introduction. So it's entitled Tarot Cards and the Zodiac. So tarot cards and zodiac signs are very old tools that have been used for centuries to better understand the nature of things and the meaning of life. The first reference that links tarot cards and astrology dates back to 1880 and the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which included among its members Arthur E. Waite, one of the creators of the most used tarot decks today, the Rider-Waite Smith cards. Oh, that's nice. They've actually acknowledged Pamela Coleman Smith in that. That's really nice. So yeah, that's a good little book. That's probably going to be a nice little book to flick through as well. So very nice. Let's have a look at the cards. Oh, blimey. Oh, that's why. Look, they're in its own sleeve as well within the box. Well, that's pretty impressive, I've got to say. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can got here. There we go. Right, there's no added cards, no spare cards, no adverts for other decks or anything in there, so it's literally just the deck themselves. Nice symbolism, plain in as much, very simple. Plain always, it sort of conjures up a little bit plain, but simple symbolism. I like the way he's dressed, actually. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Very shiny, as you can see. Let's get the reflection of my window on it. Yeah, very shiny. Let's feel quality not bad, not the best I've seen, but not too bad. So flexible enough to shuffle okay, but not too flexible that they get too damaged. The only thing I would say, when they're excessively glossy, more than shiny, glossy, there's this, if you use them a lot, the edges that will eventually crack and it will start pulling down. But that's one of those things with these type of cards. So beautiful cards. So let's have a quick look through Oh yeah, right, okay, so we're on to, I've cut the deck, so this is a minor. So what looks like, yeah, so in the majors they have the constellation up here, but they don't in the minors. That's fine, but what they do have now, when I use astrology within tarot, I only use it with the majors. A lot of tarot readers use it for the entire deck, absolutely fine. You know, it's just finding what works for you sort of thing, and that's fine. So they have all the symbols at the top there as well on the minors, as well as the constellations within the majors. So very, and obviously right in the middle there we've got the yeah, they've got the different symbols. Just checking actually. Yeah, that's very good actually what they've done here. Nice deck. We really, really like that. So what I'm going to do, like I normally do, I'm going to swizz the camera around and we'll look at every single card in more depth. So see you in a minute. So here we have the Zodiac Tarot. Here's the box itself. Pictures on the side, and like I said before, it's so nice to see the pictures on the back. It's a really nice box. Just show you, it's one of those ones with the finger hole sort of thing here, and you can listen to that. That is a good quality box, so I really, really like that. And let's have a quick look at the book as well. So as I've mentioned in the introduction, the whole of the book, you can see the width of that book, is all in English. So all the way through you've got all the interpretations of each of the cards. In the minors it's one smaller picture but still in colour with the details there, and as you go into the majors it's a full page colour picture with the introduction there. So that's a really, really lovely book to have. So I'm going to pop that down there and I'm going to bring over the cards themselves. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through each of the cards and look at it in a little bit more detail so you can see all the symbolism. So right through, starting from the majors. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. Oh, I like the colours in the Hierophant. That's rather nice, isn't it? The Lovers, the Chariot. Oh, and what's particularly, they have the signs on this, so we've got the sign of Cancer up there because that's what's relevant to this particular card. Good old lovely Leo, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice. I quite like that Justice card, it's rather nice, isn't it? The Hanged Man, a rather traditional looking Death card. Good old Scorpio up there. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star. That's interesting, they've covered her face with a star. And remember, the star you can only reach after going through the tower, so it's that new beginning, it's a new discovery of who you really are and finding your spirituality. The Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and moving on to the minors now. So starting with the Swords, again we still have all the symbols at the top as well as the numbers. So the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Oh, I rather like that Ten of Swords. Oh, that's lovely. Let's look at that close up. I really like that. And on to the court cards. So we have the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Swords. So on to Cups next. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups. I'm going to go back to that. I'm constantly drawn to the Eight of Cups at the moment. Oh, I really like that one as well. That's brilliant. The Nine of Cups, And look at that joyous 10 of Cups. Onto the court cards, we've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, who looks very, very regal. Oh, I really like that. The King, the Ace of Wands, we're on to Wands now, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. And the court cards, we've got the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King, which is a sort of more close up than the Wands. And then lastly onto the Pentacles, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Two, the Three of Pentacles, the Four, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. And finally, the court cards. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight, the Queen, and the King of Pentacles. Really lovely deck. So I hope you enjoyed that review. Fantastic deck, highly recommended. I won't say it's one of my favourite decks, but it's near the top at the moment. It can change on any day. This is the thing with tarot. The more decks you have, you're drawn to different decks for different times in your lives, particularly if you're using them for yourself. So, fantastic deck. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.